Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Nasty here. It's Sunday evening, which means we have the first of two SBCs this week, which will guarantee us a Premier League Team of the Season player. So, I switched the camera on today. I figured you'd want my proper reaction to this. And we're going to build through the SBC together, and then of course, open the pack up as well. Guys, do me a favour, if you find the team that I use useful, or you enjoy this video, hit me that thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're always aiming towards 1,000 likes. And don't forget to sub if you're new around here. I'll be doing the exact same video in a couple of days and more Prem TOTS action coming up swiftly. So, the Premier League TOTS SBC is actually really going to be kind of cheap, I think, or very, very well priced for the fact that the Premier League TOTS is pretty awesome, and as long as you don't get like Pope, the goalkeeper, then you're going to be getting some value here. You know, you do need one Team of the Season player exactly, and you do need a minimum of 2 Prem players, but you need an 83 rated squad. So the only problem that I see here is that you need 70 chemistry. Now that plays a part. That definitely plays a part, and we're gonna have to build this together. So I'm hoping that I can just put in, I mean, like, it's a 4-5-1, so we could probably get full chemistry throughout the goalkeeper and the 2 centre-backs, the midfielder, the 2 cams, and the strike force, as well as out to the left midfielder. I'm hoping we can do that, and then I'll put 2 Prem players, right mid and right back, to get a strong link to each other, and I'm pretty sure that that would enable me to at least get enough chemistry to leave this random guy out of position who's a TOTS player in the team. So let's try that, shall we? We'll go Prem and we'll see what I've got. I mean, if I can put someone like Klein in, and then who's a high rated right mid that would link to him? This could be an issue. I mean, I'm almost tempted, you know, to do like Bernardo Silva and then Kyle Walker, because that's going to really help me with the rating. What else can I really do? I mean, do I have any untradables? I have a Valencia untradeable. That's not the greatest of options, really. Do Liverpool have like a... Or is there an English right mid that's like kind of high rated? Walcott, no, they're informs, aren't they? Well, I've got a Walcott, so I'm going to stick him in there just because, like, I know they're kind of low rated, but we have got an 84 to help bring that up. And we now need to use a relatively high rated team around them in order to get our overall up to 83, but keep that 70 chem. So I'm thinking probably one of the main leagues. Because, I mean, well, we could try Liga NOS. Let's put a Liga NOS side together and see what we can actually get. Now, in terms of rating, I'm thinking Rui Patricio would be a good option at 83. And then centre-backs wise, we could use Felipe. Oh, I've got Felipe, that's good. I mean, I'm worried. I'm worried that we're not going to have a high enough rating, actually. Is this terrible? Like Coates, yeah, I've got him as well. In the midfield, this is where we could claw it back a little bit, because there is Pizzi, and I might put him at cam, because I think there's a couple of other midfielders that are high rated. So there we go, we've actually got them in the club. So if I could put Danilo Pereira and whoever the other guy was there, I'd completely forgotten his name, out. Where's left mid? And then put Brahimi left mid. I'm at an 81 rated squad right now, and the chemistry is looking pretty good. Apart from Felipe doesn't get a link, so that kind of sucks. But I could always put Casillas in goal. I might even have Casillas. Do I have Casillas? I do, so that would work even better, because now Felipe's on full chem. It's all coming down to who this striker is going to be and what rating they're going to be to see if we get enough chemistry. Now, in this league, who is there? There's Jonas. Jonas does bring us up to that 83 rating. What about Dost? Dost leaves us at 83 as well. Abubakar's not enough. So I'm going to call it right there and be pretty simple and just use Dost. Now, the only thing I would say is that, of course, Danilo Pereira is a CDM at cam. So he's on 6 chem. Pizzi's on 8 chem rather than 9 or 10. But don't forget, I've also got loyalty on this. But you could take 10 loyalty away from me here, and you would have 85 chemistry. And there you go. We only needed 70. So it's actually pretty simple in the way that we've done that. So whether or not, you know, we've used an 84 here, that's that's of relative rating. So don't forget that, you know, he might go up quite expensive. Just let's have a quick look, just simply because of the popularity of an SBC like this. Like, you can still get him for 4.5k, and it hasn't gone with 2 minutes to go. So hopefully the market stays pretty good for an SBC like this. Now I wonder, what is the other highest rated players I've got in this league? Fedsa. What if I was to try and fit Fedsa in? So I got the exact right rating there. With the players that I was using, this is exactly enough. Now, if you didn't get one of last week's like tradable SBC players, but you did get the likes of the Spanish striker guy from last week's weekly objectives, and you haven't used him yet, he was also 84 rated, so you could stick him in that spot right there at the left back. I mean, you could go for a left back from La Liga NOS and stick him up front. Do whatever you want, you know, whatever works for you. But this is going to work for us, and it's going to allow us to get ourselves a Premier League team of the season for what was the cost of an SBC, because I got that player from an SBC. He is tradable, and I could sell him. I wonder what he's going for right now, actually. I mean, you're going to get a Prem TOTS for like 60k, 70k. Is that right? Am I working that out right? Surely the hype is going to have to build the price of this up, because that seems a little too cheap. Especially for someone that you could get like Aguero or Salah, or like, I don't know. I'm pretty excited to actually do this to see what we end up getting. But the formula to actually complete this SBC seems like you can stick anyone at like left back or right back, and then get your two Prem players from the same nation, so they get a strong link, and then do them right back to right mid, or left back to left mid. I feel like that's the great way to not use loads of Prem players, and then from that build a team with strong links and stuff that all get chemistry to each other from a league like the Liga NOS. Maybe Calcio A is a good option at this point in time, just because I don't think they were used in marquee matchups and stuff, so they're not at a high price. La Liga Spaniards would be at a high price right now. But anyway, that's just sort of like the way I'm thinking about it, so that you guys can hopefully, you know, a team like this might go up in price just because, you know, there's my video, there's probably other people's videos on this, but there'll be players out there. There's so many players on this game that you guys could literally do like a triangle of chemistry here from one league, then move up and do a diamond of chemistry from a different league, whatever floats your boat, whatever works best for you. So I'm going to submit this and get myself a Premier League Team of the Season player. And that felt really cheap. Now, I've got a few Prem TOTS in my club, but they're all tradable. So I don't really care who I get. It would kind of suck. And there's a few players that I don't want. I don't want, who don't I want? I don't want Pope, the goalkeeper, because although he seems like a good, even Pope would be pretty good relative value for the price of that SBC from what I'm guessing. You don't want Pope. I don't really want like the defenders, the centre-backs, unless it's Azpilicueta. He would be good because he's worth it. I don't want Nemanja Matic. I would flip my shit if I got a Heung-min Son. That would be the dream. I would love Son. Sterling, any of the attackers would be amazing. Let's see, shall we? Guys, do me a favour. Hit that thumbs up button on today's video if just to give me a little bit of extra luck. PL TOTS player, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, boom. I've pressed the button. I want to see Heung-min Son. That would be amazing. Come on, don't be Pope, don't be Pope. Spanish centre-back, we've just got Azpilicueta. Now that right there is a like 400, 500,000 coin player. That's actually really sick. Now, I said that I wouldn't mind him. He's going to go straight into my team for the rest of FIFA. Just take a look at those stats right there. 92 Azpilicueta. We did very well. It could have been a whole lot better, but that is amazing. That is a ridiculous team of the season Premier League pool. Knowing that he was so expensive, like, I'm buzzing about that. That's a really, really, really solid pool. 87 pace on a centre-back. 85 dribbling. What? Let's take a look at his in-game stats, because oh my days, we just did something pretty monstrous right there. And don't forget to leave in the comments. You can also tweet me pictures of the players that you got in your SBC. But damn, Azpilicueta, he's only 5'10", but partner him next to someone like Rio Ferdinand, who's tall, and you are golden. That pace, the acceleration and sprint speed so close together means that he's not got like 90 sprint speed and 70 acceleration. That's really good. For a centre-back to have 89 composure, to have the agility and balance that he's going to feel pretty good on the ball, like, what? 99 stamina is great, 87 jumping and 82 heading accuracy. That's a little bit low, especially because he's short. But again, I'm going to partner him next to the likes of Rio, so that's going to work out in my favour. It's the aggression, it's the interceptions, the stand and slide tackle stats, which I'm really impressed with, as well as, of course, the 90 ball control. 98 reactions could be like useful as well. And those passing stats are going to get you out of so many difficult situations in the defense, that is going to help us out a lot. So I got 92 rated Cesar Azpilicueta. He is someone that will stay in my club for the rest of FIFA, and I've just got to hope I don't get him again on Tuesday, because that could suck. But guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up on the video if you have enjoyed. Make sure you let me know who it is you got from this SBC, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I'm going to go and do this on the road to glory now as well and see who we get, because that could completely transform and reshape my team. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.